Hey, what's up? Today we are back with more Patrick's Parabox. So, with that said, we will just continue right on into this new level. Because I'm pretty sure, at least I don't think I've done this one yet. But yeah. Anyways, this first one seems, pretty straightforward to do. And, yeah, I feel like this one's also going to just be pretty straightforward because I think I just do the same thing, essentially, but just make sure it's in a corner. Like, I can do this, and now pushing in the last two boxes is pretty easy. And there we go. Now for this one, I'm going to actually need to get some number of them in there. And unfortunately the room's not tall enough for me just to have a stack of 4 of them, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more creative about this. And by that I mean I just put one in and then make a stack of 3. And then I could just move the blue one up top and then push them all in. And it should work. Yeah, completely fine. Alright, so for this last one, it seems pretty clear that since I can't get the blue box in there, I'm going to have to get the yellow one in here. Which means the only question is how to, one, get the yellow box in there, and it seems pretty clear that if I just put it there, I can pretty easily get it back out over here. And there we go. So, yeah, I hadn't done any of those, it looks like, based on the fact that I just got 4 more. So now we have some more recursion levels, which, for this one, I just do something like this, and I can get the box out there and then go here. For this one, I mean, I feel like I just do the exact same thing, although it's a bit trickier because I don't have a way to get this box into this one by pushing up, but I could just do the same thing but pushing down here. So it's pretty much just the same idea again. And, well, there's those 2 done. Let's go on to this one. So I've got to get all of them in the stack in here. And I also need to get the green one in there last. Or by last, I guess I mean first. Although I feel like I can just kind of make a stack. Because now I just put in this yellow one, and then this one, and then the green one last, and I feel like this just should work. Yeah, and then I go in here. Great. Let's go do this one. So the only thing I need to do is get in the green box. But how do I do that is the question. I need to find some way to get the green one into here, which I could do if I push this main one here down onto it. Although, is the green one the first one I need to do that with? I think it is. Like, I don't see... Oh, no, whoops. Yeah, I do need to get the green one in here first. And then I'm going to need to... Actually, I think I need to get this yellow one in here first, purely so I can bring it elsewhere. Because where it currently was, I would have no way of getting it into the area later. But if I just put it here, then I should be able to get it on the stack, so green can be high enough for me to actually access it. Like this. Because now when I grab green, I can actually push it up to here, so I can finish the level. Okay. Let's see this one. So I need to get the yellow box into the green one, which pretty much the only way I can even get it in there is by just doing this. And then I just can spin this over here to push it up. and just toss the green box in its spot. This one seems like the exact same thing, as in it is literally the exact same thing. And I could just do this to get it finished. Okay, so that unlocks the other area, but I've still got 3 more levels here, which I'll finish up. Okay. So for this one... Well, the last thing I'm going to want to put in is a green, and I'm going to want to get in... I don't particularly know if the order of the other two matters, so I'll do a green second just to be safe. As if I do something like this, and then I just do the exact same... hang on. That's actually a mistake, because I need to have a stack of 3 in here. So, what we're going to do is also toss this one in here. Because once I get it pushed all the way down here, it can't really go up anymore. So we're going to just drop the green one in there. And there we go. That was just to make sure the greens didn't accidentally activate, because then we'd have an issue. So for this one, I need to get both of these inside the green, and I think the only way to really do that is first to get both of them in here so I have a ceiling to work with that the green doesn't get stuck to completely. And then I just have to do essentially this to get the blue one inside the green. And finally we have one of these classic beta levels. Let's see. So I need to get myself on the 2 line, the box on the other one. Pretty sure that, like most of these, this one is just straight up a remake of a level just in hashtag mode, just like in a weird beta mode or whatever. But yeah, it does make things a bit harder to visualize usually. Let's see, we've got a reference here. So I need to get something into this green box, which seems like it's just going to be a blue one, because then I can manipulate it from here. And there we go. Yeah, so we finally hit the part of the game where stuff just starts becoming extremely weird to think about and deal with. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Now we send this one in here so we can push this down. That was one too far. Now I can exit here to re-get my blue box. Okay. So for this one, it seems like what I'm going to want to do is get this in here and then send this up 2 so when I exit can exit the green one to get here. And now I just push the blue one out at the bottom. And there we go. Alright, let's go do some of these tougher ones. So for this one, let's see. I mean, I guess I have to put one in here just so that I can essentially get the green to go down any spaces. And then from here I can just kind of do this to get the blue one out. And I don't really know why this one's considered a harder one, but sure, because it seems like there's a pretty straightforward solution path. For this one, let's see. Yeah, this one might actually be a bit trickier. Because I need to have the green in here when I leave so I can actually go into this square. And in order to get into the green from there, I should get the blue in the green. Which I could just use this box kind of here to do this essentially. And I think that should be good enough. Yeah, there we go. And that already technically unlocks the next world, but we're just going to keep doing these. Okay, so for this one I actually need to get the green here, the blue one to get inside the green, and then I also need to get inside the green. So, I mean, I feel like I just do this, kind of. and I will temporarily put it there so I can get back into green after I put this here. There we go. And I guess I'll do these two first. Oh, okay, so yeah, these ones make their difficulty more in the fact that it's kind of hard to focus on doing like anything because of the constant zooming feature. But, you know, at least for this first one, it's a pretty clear layout, at least for what's going on. We're going to get the box inside here so I can push the box out into that one, and then I just need to bring the blue down to the bottom again. We're just going to do it like this. There we go. And this one's going to do the exact same kind of thing. Let's see, so I need to get the green and the blue down here. And not sure what order I want to actually do that in. Slash which one I want to put in which. Feels like I have to put the blue into the green. Yeah. Move the green to one side, push the blue out with me, and then go. So I could just kind of do something like this. Actually, before I push it down there, we're gonna just move the green over, this blue one over to the others. I guess just to be in the middle. Because the first time I do this, I have to push the green over, and the second time I take the blue out with me. And there we go, we've dealt with those two ones. Okay, and here we're going to have essentially a cascading loop of things where I need to essentially fill in all these. Although it just becomes a question of which one do I start with, and at the end I need to be in the green. I need to go into green finally. So that means I should start with the green one because I don't need to exit green. And I forgot that I need to start by moving the purple one off of where it is so that I can do this loop. So, yeah, the reason we start with green is because that's the last one I want to be in, so I don't need to exit it after I block off the entrance to the previous one. Okay. So for this one, you could start with doing something like this, but I don't particularly think it helps. If I go here, I can't really do much at the moment, so we're going to push this up one so that I can actually leave. Then we're going to put that there. We're now going to get just this yellow box into here, so that now I can set it up here, and then it should be pretty straightforward to, yeah, just get that there, and then come back to the start. And let's go on to this one, which I'm going to need to get the green one up top. The blue one's going to end up at the bottom eventually, I think. Yeah. And then I could just walk over here to the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the blue into the green. I guess we'll put it here for now. No, I need it to be at the other one. I need it to be here first, so that when I exit, I can move this up for later, so now I can cut when I come back out, I can push it down. Okay, let's do this yellow level. Alright. So I guess the first thing I'll do is just move that. In here I have all of those. I need to get a box into the bottom of this pink one, which essentially I think means I'll just have it there for now, and then I need to find a way to get a box out of here, which I think I can do pretty easily. If I do something like this, and then I just stack the other boxes up here, I feel like it's at least the way I'm going to get things out. It should be pretty obvious, because I just kind of walk in here, push it out, and leave with it. And then this one can just go straight down. And now that I've done that, I can essentially just reset the yellow and pink ones completely to their initial starting position to get that done. Okay. I know this video is a bit shorter, but could I do the next one? Actually, yeah, the next one's really short, so I can do this one too. Okay. So, let's see, if I push this one out here, I get another copy of it. Let's see, what happens if I push the blue one outside of the blue one? And we got infinity, which isn't something you can actually do anything with. It just lets you soft lock yourself, which is just always fun to do. So in here, I'm going to need to get the green one out of here and put it back into the green, so I have another box to work with. And that's essentially the gimmick of this group of levels, is that you just kind of find ways to get more of the same box than you need. Yeah, we can put that here for now, because I just need to get the green off the bottom so that I can bring the green in here, so I can get the blue inside the green, because now I can just get the green to be inside the green and then move it up to the top. I should move the blue one higher before I do that, so that when the green leaves I can actually manipulate it how I want to. So we'll get the green here, I can do this, and now to fill in the last one I'll just push the blue into there. Okay. Which, yeah, I'll just finish up these 3 levels, but I'm not going to go on to the next one because the game gets a lot more confusing very fast. So for the green one, I'm going to need to get a box at the bottom and somehow find a way to loop the green back into the green to get that last space done. And then the other ones, after that I can take the green out and have the blue in here and fill in the blue and the green here. So that means the first thing I need to do is get the blue into the green temporarily. So we will do that. So now I can take the green out of the blue. So now I have the green here. And the next step is going to be getting also the box in here. Which, in order to do that, we'll take this box and bring it over into the green. So now I can just set up the box to be here. And now we can push the box into here, and now I essentially first need to get the green back into the blue so I don't infinite. And then after that I can take the blue out of the green as well. And then that is going to get my boxes to cover everywhere they need to. There we go. Alright, let's see this one. I need to get all 4 things into here, which, in order to do that, it means I'm going to need to take this green and smuggle it into somewhere else. So the only one I can really access right now is yellow with blue, so we're going to put the blue in the yellow one. And then from here I can take the green out of yellow. And that's something, yeah, I can do. I'm also going to put in the purple so I have a top ceiling I can access. Although I'm going to want the blue to be inside the purple as well, so when I take the green out, it's inside the purple. And this one is very complicated, but it's essentially what I'm trying to do right now is get the green one to be inside the green one. So, now I just put the blue inside the green, and then I can... That's not right yet. Well, now I have the green in here. So that means I could get the green into the blue, which means that if I can get the blue one in... Okay, so I did actually want to put the blue inside the green here, I think. No, the issue with that is if I do that, I can't actually get the thing out. The one I want to loop in, I think, is yellow. So I want to get the yellow to be inside the green, which I need to do with the purple one, of course. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go out to the blue and get the yellow one out, because I can take it out now. So now the yellow one's in here, so we're going to switch the yellow one to being inside the green. And now that we've done that... we can put the green in the yellow and then take the green and put it in the green. So essentially that's all I need to do now. Oops, I did not want to leave yet, so I can put that one in there. And hopefully let's see, I'm actually going to go back and move the yellow as far as I can over to the side, because I can manipulate them from here. So we're going to do this, just so I don't accidentally send anything too far while I'm unpacking all of them. Because now I'm also going to just take the purple one, put it in the green, and then I also put it in the green, and there we go, we got all of them into the green, so that solves that one, and then we have one left. So we need to get all three things inside this, we need everything to be inside the green by the end. Which means, at the end, essentially, I can leave the green to access the goal if I need to. Okay, so from the blue one, if I can get blue inside the green, I can then push it out later. So let's just start by getting blue inside the green and work from there. Because from here, I can essentially push the green one in the box down, push them both over, and then I should be fine. Oops. I think I need to do the box first, actually. Because now, I'm going to have to go back a lot so the green's not at the bottom still. Because I'm going to need to use the green to actually access the box. And now that we've done that, we can take the green and get it all the way to the bottom, and then push it over. There we go. So with that, we will actually conclude this episode of Patrick's Parabox. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, bye.